Hi, I'm Richard Gardell, and on behalf of the staff and the Board of Directors of 180 Degrees, I want to welcome you today. It's a very exciting event for us, a very exciting time, but it wouldn't be possible without all of you. So it's fitting that you are all here in the audience, our partners, the advocates, the folks whose voices together have made this day possible, and we really appreciate all the work, and we're proud to have been a small part of that tremendous amount of work.
I love the name 180 Degrees. This is about turning people's lives around, and there is no tougher life than being a victim of sex trafficking and having to try to turn around your life. And the plans are amazing for this new facility. We are here today to talk about what's wrong and how we can fix it. We all know that there are literally 27 million people worldwide that are victims of some kind of trafficking every single year. In Minnesota, the average age of a child that gets involved in trafficking, 13 years old. 13 years old. Not even old enough to get your driver's license. Not even old enough to go to your first prom. That's how young these kids are. Those are the kids. That's the average age of the kid, 10 to 18, that's going to be helped by this shelter. Those are the numbers, but I think we know we're not all here because of the numbers. We're here because of the real people. People like Tamara Vandermoon. Tamara was 12 when she was first sold for sex. She wasn't even a teenager. She was mad at her mom and she ran away. Something that happens every day. But this time, a pimp found her and made all kinds of promises. Promises that sound pretty good when you're a scared kid away from home. She was taken advantage of when she was the most vulnerable, before she even had a chance to grow up to become an adult. Those are the kind of victims that will be getting help with this shelter.
I just want to say one thing, and I will close with this. You know, I've had the opportunity to meet with young girls and speak with them that have been sexually trafficked. And I will tell you all that some of those young girls simply ran away, as the senator spoke about earlier, and others, and then had tragic, and I mean tragic, things that happened to them. I wouldn't even want to describe them to you here today. Horrific acts against 13 to 15 to 16-year-old girls. And the last thing is, for those people that want to perpetrate this terrible type of crime, I've got a message for you, not in our town. Thank you.
The tragedy, the sadness of these stories just break your heart. But what we have here today is a gigantic leap forward. What we have here today is our response as a community to say, we're not just going to sit back and allow this to happen. We're not going to allow our children to be exploited. We're going to make sure that we do everything possible to end this incredibly horrendous crime that occurs on the streets of St. Paul, in Minneapolis, and across this country. It is because of the community partnership. It is because of the leadership of our senator, of our county attorneys, of our legislators, and of people like Richard Gardell who understand that if this community cannot respond to something as horrendous as this, then we have to really question what kind of community that we are. I think today we make a really strong statement about the kind of community that we are. We're a community that cares for our children. We're a community that cares for our exploited victims of sexual trafficking. We're a community that will never rest until we end the scourge that is perpetrated against our youngest and most vulnerable victims. So I want to congratulate to all of you. This is a great day in the city of St. Paul. It will be a better day when we no longer need facilities like this.